Hey y'all, it's Addie. I'm so excited you're here to work out with me today. We got a great body sculpt workout. We're going to start with some arms, work into our legs, and then also hit some good core at the end. If you have weights, please go ahead and grab them. I do have a couple sets of weights that I will be using, but you can also do it totally body weight. Grab some water, a mat if you have it, and we're ready to go. We're going to go ahead and start out. If you have weights, feel free to grab them. We're going to go ahead and start out with a deadlift into a row. So all we're going to be doing is feet slightly spread, coming down for a deadlift. When we get up here, we're coming up to a row, back down into that deadlift here. Okay? If you don't like the one into the other, you can also do your deadlift, stand up all the way, lean how you want, do your row, stand, do your deadlift. But it is a pretty flawless motion. Just make sure you keep your back straight. We're getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 1 minute. Here we go. Our knees should not be locked out in this position. We should have a nice bend in those knees. Back is flat the whole time. Nice straight neck here. Gazing slightly in front of us, not down at our toes. Don't want to strain that neck here. Down, up, row here. Elbows are coming straight back, making sure they're coming back. If you want to do this without weight, no problem. Feel free to just come down with a fist here. Turn those hands, row. Just the same here. Flat back whole time. You got this. We got about 15 seconds left here. Keep it up. It's down and up here for 1 minute. Gaze is slightly ahead, like I said, not locking out those knees, hinging at our waist, or at our hips, I should say. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and give them a good shake out. 15-second rest. I'm going to go ahead and show you our next one. If you want weights, feel free to grab them. All we're going to do is come down here, take a nice squat. So we're squatting, up, thrusting up, squatting, thrusting up here. You got this. So we're coming down. You and I can either keep your weights here, or you can pull your weights down. Then you just have to move them up to the thrust. Getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2. You got this. So coming down for a squat. Knees behind our toes, pushing up to the ceiling in that field goal position here. Making sure, like I said, we're keeping those toes or those knees behind our toes, not locking out those elbows as we come up. Making sure we're breathing. Exhaling as we push up out of that squat, and as we come back down. You got this. Keep it up. Keep it up, y'all. Keep breathing. If you need to single this out of the top, you definitely can. So one push, or drop them completely. Squat, arms come field goal, pushing up. Just making sure we're getting some resistance here. Really squeezing at the top of our squat. Nice tall posture. You got this. Keep it up. Keep on working for me. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake them out. I'm going to go ahead and show you our next one here too. Moving straight into it. I'm going to switch out to a little bit lighter weight. Feel free to shift your weights if you have them. You can also use cans of food. Those work great. All we're doing here, reverse lunge, making sure we're 90 degrees, bicep curl here. Reverse lunge, bicep curl. Making sure that we're keeping those toes behind, or those knees behind our toes the whole time. Nice 90-degree angles. We're getting started in just a second for 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1. Alternating legs here. Back, bicep curl, up. Trusting our own balance here. Oop, I forgot my bicep curl. Trusting our own balance here. to push us up. Nice steady hold in that core as we pull those biceps up. Chest is up as well. Pushing that back knee towards the floor. Making a check to make sure we do not have those knees over our toes here. Still breathing for me. You got this. We're over halfway. Nice strong posture. Core is tight the whole time. 10 seconds, you can do it. It's 3, 2, 1 more. You're done with that one. Shake them out. We're going to go ahead and run through that whole thing one more time. Now that you've got it, try to add a little bit more weight if you have it. Challenge your body in some way. Go a little deeper into that squat. Whatever you can do to challenge yourself. Grab some water if you need. Grabbing those weights. We're going to get started here in just a second with the second set. 3, 2, and 1. It's a deadlift and a row here. Elbows come straight back. Gaze is slightly in front of us. Not looking at our toes here. Exhaling as we pull against gravity here. You got this. Making sure we're keeping a good distance between our feet. I don't know if you can see that here with me, but my feet aren't right up against each other, and they're also not all the way out here. Just a good hip width apart. Straight back, whole time. Making sure we're not hurting our neck here. You got this. Keep it up. Make sure you're adding resistance if you're not using weights here. Our body is a really cool resistance tool. You got this. Keep it up. Still breathing for me. In 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Shake them out if you want. We got 15 seconds. And then we're headed into that thruster, that squat with the nice shoulder press here. 5 seconds, and then we're going for it. It's 3, 2, and 1. It's a squat and a thrust here. You got it. Knees are still behind toes here. Elbows are nice field goals. If you struggle with your knees in squat positions, turning your toes out just a little bit might really help your knees. I know for me, that's super helpful. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little turnout. Otherwise, feet should be straightforward as well. My arms are feeling it. Hopefully yours are too. Nice squeeze at the top of that squat. We're so close. Keep it up. We have 10 seconds left. You can do it. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Shake them out for me. I like to give my little wiggle in between here. We have about 10 seconds. Then we're heading to that reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Getting started here in 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, bicep curl. Making sure our core is tight. Gaze is straight forward. Legs are 90-degree angles here. You got this. Make sure your core is nice and tight. Directly stepping back. Curl it up here. Still breathing for me. Super important. Chest is up. You got this. 20 seconds, actually 15 left. You can do it. It's 3, 2, 1 more, and you're done. Go ahead and shake out those arms. Grab a drink if you need it. Alrighty, we're going to do a little bit more arm work here. All this next exercise is going to be is a nice tricep extension. We're coming here from the side. My feet are slightly apart, about hip width apart. Nice bend in them. Bent back, but flat. So hinge at our hips, so flat back. Gaze is slightly out of the floor in front of us. Coming back till we feel a little pinch and forward. Back, little pinch and forward. If you like it, you can lean forward a little bit more. Whatever works best for you. Just making sure we're not tucking that chin in. We want to make sure that our neck is nice and long here. We're going to go ahead and get started in about 5 seconds here. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice tricep extension here. It's in and out till we feel a pinch. You got it. The height doesn't matter here. We just want to make sure we feel that little pinch in the back of our arm and then come on back in. We're here for 1 minute. You can do it. Breathing as we pull those arms in. I should say exhaling as we pull those arms back in. Inhaling as we push back. Like I said, the amount of bend that you get here is totally up to you. Just make sure you're hinging at your hips and not, kind of doing some weird thing with your knees instead. We're just creating that nice flat back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. 15-second rest here. I'll show you our next move. We're doing WTs and Ys. So all we're doing, up for a W, down, up to shoulders for a T, up to the top for a Y. All the way back down, nice and controlled. W, T, and a Y. Making sure we're keeping our shoulders drawn away from our ears here. From the side, the Y just looks like this. So we're just kind of coming out to the side, but our elbows are staying nice and attached to our rib cage here. We're going to get started in 3 seconds. And here we go. Starting with a W. Nice bend in those knees. T. And a Y here. Nice tight core the whole time. Good control over those arms. It should never be a fast down. We want it to be nice and controlled here. You got this. Keep it up. Shoulders are drawn away from those ears. From the side, just so you can see, my knees are nice and bent. T, keeping a nice tight core, and we're up and down. Keep it up. We're almost done here. You can do it. So close. Keep it up. Keep breathing for me. All the way up to that Y. One more set here and we're done. It's a W, a T, and a Y. Awesome. Shake them out for me. I'm sweating. We're going to run through that set one more time with the tricep extensions and then those W's, T's, and Y's. Now we're going to hit some legs. Super fun. Making sure you're still getting your water if you need it. We're going to get started again with those tricep extensions here. It's 5, 4, 3, 2. Good tricep extension here. Gaze is out in front of us. Nice flat back. Core is engaged the whole time here. Still breathing. till we feel that little pinch in our arms. If you're doing it with no weights, no big deal. Just making sure we have a lot of resistance in those arms. So we're coming back, resistance, in resistance. Awesome. We're so close. Keep it up. You got this. Ten more seconds and then we're done with this exercise for the day. Keep it up. Still breathing. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Shake them out real quick. 15 seconds and then we're headed to those W's, T's, and Y's. Making sure we're breathing the whole time. Super important. And like I said, feel free to grab some water whenever you need it. We're getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. Nice stance, hip width apart, W, T, and Y. Make sure we're not locking out those elbows. We want to make sure there's a nice little tiny baby bend in them the whole time. Keeping those shoulders, like I said, drawn away from those ears. We exhale as we come back in towards our body here. Gaze is nice and straight forward. Elbows tucked into those sides for those W's. You're so close. We're over halfway here. Good control for me here. 10 left. 15 left, but still, we're almost there. 5 more, you can do it. It's 3, 2, finish the set out. 1 more Y. Awesome work. Awesome, awesome. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to some legs here. Hopefully you're feeling good. I'm gonna grab some water. Alrighty, for those legs, we're gonna go ahead and start out with a goblet squat with a twist. You can do this with weights. I actually prefer to do it with a towel, which I'll show you all in a second, but all you're gonna do is take a nice wide goblet squat. Toes are pointed out, coming down into a squat. We're gonna come down, twist to have a lunge, and then we're twisting our body across, in, around. It's a really slow motion here. Twist, forward, and around. We want to stay in that goblet squat the whole time. It's gonna burn, but that's all right. If you don't want it with weights, no big deal. We're just gonna come down, twist, across, twist. You can also act like you're holding a towel, so add some resistance in your arms. Come down, twist the towel, around, and keep those pinkies pointed down, regardless of how you choose to do it. I'm gonna do it like the towel method, but you choose which one works for you. Getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 45 seconds, let's go. We're coming down, twist, around, and in. Around, and in. You can do it. Making sure that when we're sitting down in that goblet squat, if you can see me, we're sitting down into the squat. So your glutes are pushed to the floor rather than coming forward and kind of letting your knees hang out. Our butt should really be sitting into the floor. Keep it up. You're almost there. Keep working for me. Still breathing. Go a little bit lower. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. Next one, we're going to do some around the world lunges. So how this is going to look, we're going to start, I'm going to move these weights just so I don't trip over them. We're going to start here with a forward lunge. So it's forward lunge, up, side lunge, back to center. Whoop! Set myself, didn't catch my balance. Reverse lunge, curtsy lunge. I like to add a little bit of balance challenge in here. But just to start with your forward lunge, tap, side lunge, tap, reverse lunge, tap, and a curtsy lunge. And we're going to go ahead and stay on one side for 30 seconds, hop to the other side for 30 seconds. Getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Forward lunge, tap, side lunge, tap. Always pushing those glutes back behind you. Curtsy lunge is just coming out to the side. If you want to add a little bit of balance, you're coming up to a knee each time. Lunge to the side, up to a knee. Reverse lunge, up to a knee. Challenging that core. It's 5, 4, 3, straight to the other side here. Still breathing. If you want to take out that balance, no big deal. We're just coming back, tap, side, tap, or balance here. You really have to trust your body to push you in so that your abs can catch that balance. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're going to go ahead and run through both of those exercises one more time. Grab a drink for me. Catching our breath. Keeping those feet moving for me. We got 10 seconds here. It's 5, 4, setting up that goblet squat. Here we go. Twist around, towel, and down. Remember, you can bring your arms in if you prefer that. Just making sure we're still getting a good twist in. I like to have my arms out because I think it forces you to really twist at that core instead of just moving your body, kind of, if that makes sense. Keep it going. We're almost there. So close. 10 left. Sink a little lower for me. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. We're headed back to those around the world in 10 seconds here. Catching our breath. It's 5, 4, 3, 30 seconds each side. Here we go. Trusting our bodies to catch us. Ooh, looks like I got back a little too far. Curtsy lunge, up, forward lunge, side lunge, back lunge, and that curtsy here. Remember, you can take out the balance if you want and just tap it out. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides here, right into it. Oops, started with that reverse. Forward, side. Making sure if you did the balance on one side, you're doing the balance on the other side here. We want to keep our workouts nice and even. Still breathing. You got this. Keep it up. 10 left. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Shake out those legs. Grab a drink and meet me on your mat when you're ready or on the floor. Alrighty, I'm just going to move some out of the way. We're coming down to our mat. The first thing we're doing here is a glute bridge with a chest press. So all we're going to do, it's kind of like those combo moves you were getting in the beginning. All we're going to do, heels should be about touching your fingertips here. Arms are coming out to a nice field goal. We're pushing up, dropping down for a light tap, and up here. So from the front, or I guess from the back might be more helpful. All we're doing, pushing up into our glute bridge, chest press, down, tap, up, and press here. Alrighty, getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. Here we go. Glute bridge, chest press. Making sure we're really squeezing those glutes at the top, squeezing those arms up to the top. I'm going to go ahead and add some weights in. You don't have to do this, but totally feel free to. We're coming up, press, down, nice tap. Squeezing those glutes at the top here for me. Exhaling as we pull those arms down. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take just a 15-second break. We're going to hit that one more time, and then we got some core. 10 left. Getting back down when you're ready. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing up, chest press, resistance the whole time, light tap, glutes are squeezed at the top, as well as that core. Exhaling as we come down, inhaling as we push up. Keep it up. You got this. We're over halfway here. Nice strong shoulders. Keeping those shoulders away from our ears here. Pushing up. Arms should be at our chest here. 20 left. You can do it. Keeping it up, keeping that effort going, keeping that squeeze. 10 left, keep it up, you're rocking it. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Get rid of those weights if you have them. Join me on our backs again. We're going to go ahead into a dead bug here. We're hitting our core. We have about 4 exercises here. We're going to do them each for 45 seconds, one after the other. You'll get a 30-second rest, and then we're hitting it again. And then we got a nice core finisher as well. Alrighty, grab a drink if you need it. If not, coming down your back here. All a dead bug is both arms are coming straight up in the air. Our legs are coming up. They should be in line with our hips, so we don't want them up here. We really want all the work, so we want them in line with our hips. Opposite leg, opposite arm. So arm comes out, leg comes out. Arm comes out, leg comes out. Just like this. Try to keep that knee that's not moving as stationary as possible. We're doing this for 45 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds, here we go. Arm is up, opposite arm, opposite knee. Exhaling as we pull into our body. Inhaling as we leave out. Pushing that belly button into the floor for me. You got this. Keep it up. 15 seconds left here. I'm trying to think. We're going into Russian twist next. So sitting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up to sit. You can either put your leg out or on the floor. All we're doing, nice twist to the side here. 45 seconds, you can do it. If you need a little bit less, go ahead and put those feet on the floor. Still getting that twist in here. If you want to grab a weight, definitely can. Holding it here, feet can be on the ground or up. Making sure we're looking where we're twisting. You can do it. So close, keep working. I'm going to go ahead and drop that weight. Keep moving, that's the biggest thing. If you need to drop those feet, drop those feet. You can do it. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heading into penguins, laying straight down on that back. All we're doing, fingertips reaching for same foot. Twisting, shoulder blades are off the floor. We're going for 45, you got this. Gaze should be at the ceiling. Still breathing for me here. Reaching a little bit further here. Really challenging those obliques. You can do it over halfway. Keep it up. Reach, reach, reach. Still breathing. Draw those shoulder blades up just a little bit more for me. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going into nice bicycles here. Shoulder blades are coming up. One's across. Drawing it up and across. You can do it. 45 seconds. Let's go. Really reaching across. Elbow comes to the outside of that opposite leg. Head should be laying in our hands here. Still breathing. For a little bit less on our core here, you can move a little bit quicker, just biking them out. For the most work on your core, it's really the stagnant movement is going to be the most. So a nice slow rotation. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, reach those arms to the sky. We're going to go through that one more time. Now that you know the moves, we're really going to crush it this round. 45 seconds each one. You can do it. Alrighty, we're going to get started here in 10 seconds. Dead bug, Russian twist, penguins and bicycles, then a nice finisher and a cool down. You can do it. We're so close. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dead bug here. Keeping those legs in line with those hips here when they're in the tabletop. Exhaling as we draw in. Belly button is pushed towards the floor here. You can do it. Keep it up. So close. Russian twist here. In 3, 2, and 1. Drawing it up straight into those Russian twists. Eye gaze follows those hands. Remember, for a little bit more of a challenge, you can bring those legs up or keep them down or add the weight as well if you're feeling the weight. We have 20 seconds left. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, penguins here. Right back down to that back. Penguins, 45 seconds. Here we go. Shoulder blades stay up the whole time here. Reach it as far as we can. Making sure we're still breathing. Eye gaze is at the ceiling here. Challenging those obliques. Reaching maybe just a little further or moving just a little slower. You can do it. Keep it up. We're so close. We have 10 seconds left. Heading straight into those bicycles in 5, 4, 3, 2, 45 seconds. Let's go. Elbow should come to the outside of that knee here. Head should be resting softly in our hands. Still breathing for me. 20 seconds left. It should be burning. That's good. Keep working, we're so close. 45-second rest coming up. You can do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretching those arms out, then pulling those knees in. We have one little core segment left, and then we're headed to that cool down. Sitting up to grab a drink if you need it. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and show you the last 3 little exercises we're doing here. Then we'll do one on each side, and then we're headed to a cool down. You are going to rock it. Alright, so what's happening here? Arms are coming down by our sides. Hands are pushing firmly into the floor here. Our palms should be completely on the floor. We're doing a glute bridge here, so we want to make sure that our fingertips can just graze our heels. Legs should be about shoulder width apart. We're coming up into a glute bridge. One leg is coming straight up into the sky. We're starting out with it up, down, and touch. Then we're going to move into a leg drop here. All the way back up, and a leg drop. So we're working both our glutes and our core. We want to make sure to keep it nice and tight. And then all we're going to do at the end of this is we're just going to finish it with a nice pulse straight up into the sky. So we're doing each of the first 2 for 45 seconds. And then we're pulsing for 30 seconds straight over to that other leg. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, pushing up in that glute bridge. Leg comes up to the sky. Here we go. 45 seconds. Our palms should be nice and firmly into the ground. Heel is pushing into the floor. Core is tight. Glutes are tight. You can do it. We're so close to the end. Just a little tap, pushing straight back up. It should start to burn. We're switching to those leg drops in 8 seconds here. It's 3, 2, and leg drops. Pushing all the way up. We're staying up. Leg drops down. Pulling back up. Heel is really pushing into the floor, and so are those hands here. "45 seconds, you can do it. We're almost done with this side. Nice flex foot here. You can do it. Less than 20 left. Keeping a nice strong glute bridge here. It's 5, 4, keep that leg at the top, 30-second pulse here. Just a nice little bounce, pushing that heel into the ceiling. It's gonna burn, we love it. You can do it, keep it working. You can do it, we got 15 left. Pushing into the sky, directly into that other leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, other leg comes up, pushing up in that glute bridge, and we're up and down here. 45 seconds here. Making sure we're still breathing. Palms and heel are pushing into the floor. Core is tight and our glutes are engaged. Exhaling as we draw back into the mat. Keep it up here. We're so close. 10 seconds left here. We're going into those drop downs. In 3, 2, dropping it down here, staying up in that glute bridge, kicking it all the way back up here, drawing it in with our obliques. Really pushing into the floor with those palms. That will really engage the core. Wrapping those shoulder blades underneath us. Nice controlled motion. You can do it. Over halfway at this point. Strong glute bridge. Squeeze just a little more. Get just a little higher for me. 10 left. In 3, 2, nice pulse at the top. You can do it. It's only 30 seconds. You're gonna rock it. Keep it up. Nice pulse. That glute is burning. Those abs are tight. Over halfway already. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stretch those legs out. Arms come over our head. Full body stretch, point those toes, and bring those knees in for a nice squeeze. Maybe rock a little bit on your back. When you're ready, coming up to a seated position, grabbing some water. Go ahead and meet me in a nice butterfly stretch here. Feet come together. You can use those elbows to push those knees down. Nose is trying to reach towards those toes. Catching up with our breath here. When we're ready, we're going to roll on over onto our stomachs here. Legs are coming out behind us. Hands by our armpits here. We're going to go ahead and push up. Pushing back into a cobra here. Coming back down. We're going to move those arms back just a little bit. Pushing back one more time. Pushing those thighs into the floor. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead, come down, tuck those toes, arms can come out just a little bit, push up into that down dog, pushing back. You can go ahead and bicycle out those heels a little bit. Hips are coming back towards our heels. Pushing those heels to the floor one time. Hold it here for just a second. When you're ready, we're going to walk those feet into our hands. If you need to pull your hands up at any point, that's fine. Just try to keep the stretch going. Letting yourself hang. Getting that back stretched out here for just a second. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and roll up one vertebrae at a time here. Our head should be the last thing to come up. As we get to the top, we're going to give it 2 nice big shoulder rolls to the back and 2 to the front. 2 neck rolls to one side, nice and slow. And when you're ready, switching directions here. Getting a nice neck stretch in. We're going to go ahead and tilt our head to one side, and we're going to drag that shoulder down away from our neck until we feel a little pull. Still checking in on our breath here. Go ahead and switch sides. Pushing that shoulder down one more time. Drawing it down with those fingertips. Bringing that neck back up to neutral here. Taking one arm across for a bicep stretch here. Or tricep stretch. No, bicep stretch here. Go ahead, reach the arm across. Making sure we're not pulling those elbow joints, so either above or below. I like to take a nice little rock with my hips while I'm doing this, just to slowly release some tension from them as well. Switching arms here for me. Drawing those shoulders away from our ears to really get a good stretch. Over our head now for that tricep stretch. Trying to keep our neck up straight here. Switching arms here. Making sure we're not pulling on our elbow joint up here at the top either. Alrighty, with our arms spread, or our legs spread slightly apart, we're going to go ahead and take one last stretch towards the ground. I like to grab my elbows and just take a nice rock from side to side. You can also just plant your hands on the floor, whichever you prefer. When you're ready, walking those feet together, we're going to go ahead, do one last little tiny bend into those knees, straighten them back out, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, reaching for the sky as we come up and clap it down. Great work today. I'm so glad you could work out with me. I hope you have a good rest of your day and make sure you get lots of water. Have a great day.